Hello everyone, let's have a look at the market snapshot for the weekend. To begin with, I would say it was a very good week for both the Indian markets as well as the US market. Uh, the strong point was a weekly stronger close for sure has a lot more significance than a daily or an hourly close. That's the reason the close of yesterday was very important, at least through my perspective. Let's look at the numbers. The India participation, Nifty 500, almost 450 advances to around 50 declines, which was powerful, I would say. Uh, mm, the new leadership, not much changes here, but then it's still not bad too, I would say. Looking at the advances and the breadth, there were close to 9 new highs against 490 new lows. The breadth for sure has improved, above 20 EMA close to 230 to 40 stocks, above 50 EMA around 250 to 60 stocks, above 200 EMA around about same 230 to 40 stocks. So I won't say it's very significant, but for sure there has been improvement, and the good part is it has sustained. Somehow these numbers are sustaining, that is good. The trend for Nifty 50, it remains bearish because it is still trading below 50 MA, and the participation was strong, so which for sure helps, in turning Nifty from bearish to bullish in coming few weeks, I would say. And the breadth was mixed. Nifty 500 was really good, I would say. It was bullish, trading above 50 MA after quite a few trading sessions. I would say the participation was strong and the breadth was still mixed. US participation, again, very good numbers, close to 400 stocks in advances against around 100 of declines. Uh, the leadership new highs almost as 25 against 475. I think in last 20 trading sessions, this is the highest number of new highs which I have seen in the US markets. So again, a big positive here too. The breadth was very strong here. Yeah, almost 350 360 stocks above 20 EMA, close to 300 stocks at 50 and 200 EMA. So like this is what I like, if all the moves or higher highs which the markets are forming, if they are backed by the participations and the breadth, that is what can be considered something significant, something sustainable, or else like it is just, I would say, air, nothing else. Looking at the US markets, Nasdaq looks all bullish, trading above 50 EMA. The participation was strong, the breadth was neutral. S&P 500 bullish, trading above 50 EMA. Participation is strong, the breadth strong. Russell 2000 bullish, trading above 50 EMA. Participation is strong, breadth is strong. For sure, S&P 500, Russell 2000 look pretty good at this point of time. The breadth is still a little missing from the Nasdaq, but I'm sure if these two keep pulling, surely that too, it's a matter of time, even that would come up strong. The macro dashboard, for the first time, I think this has supported to what has happened in the equity market, and that's the reason I like this even more. Uh, Although US 10-year yields is rising, it is around 4.5. I would say it has just fallen below 4.5 in last 10-12 trading sessions. This is the first time it has fallen towards the last trading sessions. That's the reason the rise in equity is even more meaningful. Same is the case with dollar has fallen a little bit, uh, uh, so that again supports the liquidity crunch we were having in the equities market. If you look at BTC, same is the story. They like, I won't say it has already reversed, but then for sure that little rise has given some sort of hope for the BTC participants in the market. And gold is still bearish. Not very optimistic about it, but the good picture is out of four indicators here, at least three were in favor of the equities, and that's the reason the rise of yesterday was little better than what has happened in the past. Markets, I would say India looks mixed after quite a few sessions. To me, it was a very, very weak regime, but then yesterday's markets really pulled it off. US looks strong for now, and the macro looks neutral. The takeaway from my side would be India's strong recovery, breadth participation needs to grow and sustain. That is very, very critical. If the breadth and participation don't sustain, very low chances that the market will sustain to its current levels. US closed this week really strong, so optimism, a lot of optimism there. Dollar strength and elevated yields, they remain elevated, but the good part is in last trading session they went down, so again a positive for the equities market. Same as story with the Bitcoin and gold. They are defensive in demand. Let's see if at all the reversals of theirs could help the equities market a little more. Wix around is still 20, so there is no panic around about there. So because this was the weekend and the week closed little and the markets closed stronger, so I just thought I'll add where the pockets of strength are. For the Indian markets, it is metals and healthcare for me. I have a watch list which says Cupid, MTAR Tech, Aether Engineering, CP Plus, Thangamel, Acutas, HFCL, NetWeb, TD Power Systems, Sirma. For the US markets, the pockets of strengths are the tech and the semiconductors. The watch list which I have for the next week is KLAC, LIN, AMAT, PLD, CVS, TJX, KO, UNH, LRCX. So yeah, these are not buy sell recommendations. These are just purely watch list candidates which I would want to have a look at for my entire next week. If at all I see some good opportunities, maybe I'll take my conservative bets. But yeah, this is what I had for this week. Hope you found this data to be useful, and see you all next time. Thank you so much and have a good one.